Okay, we have Mr. Kamalkumar Rajendra Aggarwal of Chemcom Speciality Chemicals joining us as well. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Aggarwal. Let's get started. Talk to us about the kind of growth prospects that you're looking at currently, the opportunities for the company going ahead. What can we expect?
Madam, I'm been restricted by the DRHP or the RHP. I won't be able to give you the projections or the prospects of the possibilities of where will be able to reach. The projected figures cannot be provided. I'm sorry for that, but well, if you see the performance of the company of the past, if we move even if we move within the same graph, the moment, it sounds to be a good positions in the coming time. I would just like to update you. We have received permissions for various new molecules from Government of India and the Pollution Control Board. We have got the permissions for more than 44 products. We have added a new land that is expanded our boundaries and made available more than double the land available to us. So these are the areas which will be available to us for futuristic working. And the investor can take a call on the basis of that, what can be the future.
Sure. Who are the customers, the competitors? How do you differentiate from competition? What's the edge that Chemcon has?
One of the key product that we manufacture, more than 40 to 50% of our revenue flows from that. We do not have the domestic competition for that. We are the only manufacturer in India, and we are the third largest in the world. That is the scale of operations we are doing. So local manufacturing is not there. Also, there are a lot of entry barriers for such products, which includes the DMF filing and which includes the regulatory market requirements. So entry barriers has protected us for this niche chemicals. The other chemicals that we manufacture, we have the domestic other manufacturers, but they are concentrating on other products. Like say Paushak Limited is concentrating on other products compared to what we are doing. So we have the volumes available with us. We have the installed capacities, expanding that. And competition, we do not advise because again, there is a gap of imports. So the domestic requirement against the domestic productions, there is a gap. So the gap has been met from imports, and we intend to fulfill that gap only. Even if fulfilling that gap, we have enough of market available for our proposed expansions.
Sure. And what are you going to be using the funds for?
We will be generating about we will be sourcing about 165 crores of rupees from the market as a fresh issue for the requirement. And out of that, about 41 crore will be invested in capex to create the new plants for the production of existing products as well as for the new products. That is what our been targets, and the rest of the volumes will be required for the meeting the requirements of the working capital. That is an in principle requirement of the company. And we are also carrying out an OFS to the tune of about 150 crores. This is just to meet up the requirements of 25% dilutions. We are, as promoters, we are not diluting beyond that. It is an in principle basic requirement. To that extent only we are diluting.
If you could just highlight what kind of capex do you need to grow and what is your asset turnover?
And my asset turnover ratio, if you see in the past, it is about 4 to 4.5x. We have done, we normally do about 4 times or more than that as turnovers. That is the past history of Chemcon. We have an ROC of about 34% returns. That is the level of operations. We have a CAGR of 29% on sales. We have an EBITDA of CAGR EBITDA of 25%. We have about 36% of PAT growth. That sort of growth is the past story of the Chemcon, and we hope we will be moving in the same line.
Okay, what is the moat? Would it be IP or cost efficiency for all products?
Cost efficiency of my products is principally re-engineering of the manufacturing. the chemistry remains the same. It is only the engineering that can result into reduction in the manufacturing cost, utilization of the facilities for the utmost output, minimizing the solvents to be utilized, minimizing the pollutions, thereby recycling of most of the inputs that we carry out. So these are the key strengths of Chemcon, wherein we go for re-engineering of the product, and that results into cost competitiveness in all respect, as well as the scale of operations.
Okay, thanks so much for joining us, Mr. Aggarwal, and talking us through really some of the developments at the company.